Welcome back to Mac Talks of Football, and PSG have dominated Liverpool in their game at Parc de France, and they won the game 2-0. So let's go ahead and talk about this game. What a dominating performance, a sensational performance for PSG. And the only question for Liverpool, for PSG is, why did we not win this game by 4 or 5 or 6 goals? Why the margin is still 2-0? I mean, from the get-go, from the moment it started, and it's not like we did not expect this. I mean, I went for a 4-1 PSG win. That was my prediction, because I knew how good PSG are, especially at home, especially at Champions League. They turn up. And if you look at their game, over the weekend that they played against Toulouse, it was a really tough game for PSG. It was not an easy outing. Toulouse really pushed them hard. They won in the end. They won by a 3-1, but for the majority of the game it was a 2-1 over the weekend, and PSG had to work really hard. When it comes to Champions League, I don't know what they do, what training they are doing for specifically for the Champions League. They were, it felt like there was two completely different teams, coached by two completely different managers, playing with two different completely mindset. That game and this game was, completely different, and they, wiped the floor with Liverpool. I keep on saying the score is 2-0, but Liverpool are so lucky it's 2-0. The way that PSG moved the ball, their passing, their pressing, their quickness, their slickness. I mean, it was so good to watch that game, to watch PSG play. And people keep on saying, the word I'm going to use, like, people keep on saying that this PSG is not the same as last year. This PSG is not the same as last year. You watch them today, and you cannot tell me that, as a rival fan, you are not scared of this PSG team. It doesn't matter who they come up against in the semi-final, whether it's Real Madrid or Bayern Munich. It is going to be a tough game, and if they qualify for the final, whoever goes through from this side of the bracket, it's not going to be an easy game to play PSG, because they take it to another level in the Champions League, and they did it tonight as well. I mean, to start off, I mean, the move that they scored the first goal for, I mean, it was so good. And Liverpool, I have to say it again, they were pathetic against Manchester City. It was such a bad game, especially in that second half against Manchester City. And today again, I mean, this has been the problem for Liverpool for most of the games this season. They start really good. They did not start really good today, but that's it's on a general. They will start really good, and there something will happen, and that's what happened over the weekend against Manchester City. Manchester City get a penalty, and they scored the goal, and Liverpool's had dropped down. Today as well, for until PSG did not score, you felt like Liverpool were in the game. They did not create anything. Their mindset and the game plan was very simple. We need to defend. No matter what happens, that was their game plan. We cannot let PSG score. And if I'm being very honest, I mean, it was a very stupid game plan, because you cannot think that you're not gonna let PSG score with the talent that they have, with the players that they have. It is quite a stupid thing to think, and I think that should not be your game plan against a team like PSG, who press like they do, who play like they do. I mean, even if they are when they counterattack, it feels like they attack like wolves all together. The way they move the center of the pitch, you have Dembele, you have Castavalia, you have Doué, all of them coming. Hakimi on that left hand side, Nuno Mendes on that right hand side, Nuno Mendes on that left hand side. They attack like hungry wolves, and they literally eat you alive. And that's what happened today. I think PSG would be really disappointed that they did not finish the game off. I mean, Dembele hit the crossbar. He had 2 or 3 chances before them where he shot straight at the Liverpool goalkeeper. Maduashali, I think he had a really good game. I think he would be very happy. He kept Liverpool in the tie, if I'm being very honest with you. Doué did score the goal, but I think that was a lucky deflection. And apart from that, I think he had a couple of good chances as well where he could have, he should have finished it off. But for me, the goal, I mean, that Castavalia goal, I mean, the composure, firstly the run, to make that run, to go past 2-3 defenders, then to have that composure and calmness to take one touch and then 2 touch and then set himself up and then score. I mean, that was such a great goal. A lot of great goals was scored tonight, in the other Champions League game as well, and even if in the Europa League game before, earlier in Braga versus Real Betis, the goal that Braga scored was a very nice play. But that goal from Kashtagali, I mean, that was pure magic. That is why today we everybody says that we don't have wingers who produce magic. I mean, I say this as an Arsenal fan. I mean, Akash Tagalia is the best example of why you love football, why you want your wingers to take on their men and have a go at them, because you see results like this. That is why you love football. I mean, that was such a pure emotional goal, such a beautiful goal, and he deserved to win that game. But again, I'm gonna say it again, he could have had 3 or 4 more goals, the amount of chances that he created himself as well. But they did not score. They got a penalty which got disallowed by VAR, which I think was a controversial decision. I think it was a very 50-50 chance, and if they had given it, they could have kept it. But the second one, it was a clear penalty in my opinion. The second one where Konate literally pushes him. I don't know why VAR did not even tell the referee to come and have a look. I think Liverpool were very lucky that it did not, it was not given as a pen, and it ended up a 2-0, which gives Liverpool a slight chance. It basically seems like just like last night where Bayern Munich should have won that game 4 or 5-1. And they did not, and they were quite wasteful in front of goal, and PSG have done the same thing. Luckily for Bayern, they were away side, and they are going to have the second leg at home. But for PSG, they are going to go away to Anfield, and despite Liverpool not being in a good form, despite Liverpool being quite shit at the moment, it is Anfield, it is Champions League night. Something happens in those games. But if I'm a PSG fan, I would not be really that bothered. If I'm being very honest with you, I really don't think that Liverpool are going to make a comeback. I think, even though it's a 2-0 a game, I don't really think, because the fact of the matter is Liverpool need to score 2 goals first to come close to tie PSG, and they need to make sure that PSG are not gonna score the goals, which I don't think it's not gonna happen. PSG are gonna score the goals. They have too much talent. They have too much of great players in their squad, in the starting 11s, that the moment that Liverpool are gonna take advantage, the moment they go front, they, as I say, they need just 1 second to attack on that counter attack, and as I say, they come like hungry wolves and they are going to attack you. And in that counter attack, it is very easy for them. If Kostakaya doesn't do it, Doe will do it. If he doesn't do it, Dembele will do it. And they have players like Barcola sitting on the bench. Lucas Hernandez came late on. Hakimi can score from there. You have as I say, Nuno Mendes on that left hand side. So I am not even talking about the midfielders. They can come in, and João Neves is there as well. So they have so much talent. You cannot expect me to say that PSG are not going to score against Liverpool in the second leg, because I think they will score, and that is why I personally think the tie is really over. Liverpool needed something in that game. They the luck was going their way in so many ways. They should have gotten something, but as I said, the game plan was pathetic. It was quite shameful, if I'm being very honest with you. I mean, you're in a quarterfinal and you're not really having a go. You need to try something. I sort of understand you're showing respect to the European champions, that they are a great team and whatnot, but you really need to have a go at them, if you want to advance to the next round. But they did not, and PSG got the win, and they deserved it quite rightfully. And as I said, I really don't think there's going to be a comeback from Liverpool. But for tonight, Liverpool pathetic, PSG sensational. That is from me in this video. Let me know what you guys thought of the game, what you guys thought of Liverpool's game plan. Do you agree with that? Do you think they should have that was the right move, or do you think they should have attacked PSG more? And what about PSG? Do you think they are gonna slip it up, or do you think they are the semi-finalists? Let me know in the comment section below. Like the video, share it as well, click on the notification bell, and of course subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to 600 subscribers before the end of the season, so please go ahead and subscribe and help the channel out. Until next time, bye bye.